Student name Alexander Killpack. Student number 144-35568. This is going to be my second work in progress review. Here I am on my Trello board. I mentioned in the last video I post a blog link every single week, and I keep it as simple as I can, really. What I've got to do, what I'm currently doing, and what I've done. I'm basically going to show you the progress of my model throughout the 6 weeks since the last work in progress. It's currently the 13th of December, and I think it's week 11. So if I continue from where I left off last time, this is the stage of the model 6 weeks ago in my first work in progress. So yeah, just mapping out the basic shape, trying to get the topology as best as I can, trying to fix all the problems I mentioned in the last video. But yeah, this is the basic shell. As I mentioned in my last video, I spent a lot of time on a couple more models before this, and the main feedback from my last work in progress review was to speed up. So I need to speed up. I think I've sped up to a decent standard where I'm gonna have my portfolio is going to be finished to a decent standard, but that's what I'm going to say. But yeah, so this is where I was before. Still got problems to fix in terms of topology and that. But yeah, this as I say, this model is 6 weeks old. So if I just bring you to the model at the minute. So this is the model currently. Yeah, so I've done, obviously, there's a lot been modelled, and a lot been changed in terms of topology. I've cleaned everything up to the best I can. It's been quite difficult to get working, but at the end of the day, you have to work hard for it to look good. So yeah, one of the main problems was just with the was cutting in the doors and the boot and the filler cap and all that. So I'll just quickly show you a model that's a couple of weeks old. As you see here, the polygons run straight down from the door slits, and you don't want that. You want the polygons to actually follow the shape of the door. So, because if I turn the wireframe off, you can see, creases in the bodywork. That wouldn't be there. So I basically put in, if I just go to the low poly one a second, just basically putting edges that just follow the contour of the door on the main body. So as you can see, the polygons loop round the door just here. They loop round the door, other than the old one where they go straight down. But that basically just makes the mesh look cleaner. When it's in render, the paintwork's not going to look a bit dodgy. That's what it looked like in real life anyway. So yeah, trying to make it look as realistic as possible. I'll just show you my render setup really quickly. So here's the vehicle with all the materials on. The materials are just in here. I've got the paint, the chrome, just the windows at the minute are pitch black. Obviously I don't have an interior model just yet, and the rubber for the wheels and the seal on the boot. So yeah, just to show you V-Ray real time really quickly, you basically assign the V-Ray render, V-Ray real time render just at the bottom here in active shade, and you basically turn this window into active shade, and as you can see, like, the model will pop in, the materials will pop in, and the light will shine on the paintwork to give you a nice little render. This is it works with the CUDA cores on your graphics card. So you can, instead of doing renders all the time, and each render can take up 10 minutes. So this is just a real quick way of just kind of getting to grips with the overall shape of the car. It's a bit of a toy really, but you just get a kind of idea of what it's going to look like in terms of final renders. And yeah, this is basically where I'm at the minute. So I need to finish up a few things. I need to cap the obviously it doesn't have 2 fuel filler caps, so I need to cap that. Aerial goes in basically where that is. I've got to do the windscreen wipers need doing. wing mirrors need doing, you know, bits and bobs, not stuff that's not really going to take me much time. And so yeah, this is basically where I'm at for the second work in progress. I'm going to decide soon on what vehicle I want to do next. But first of all, I need to get this model done, and I need to get it into Unreal Engine 4, tape renders in there, and V-Ray with a HDRI backlit image. And the feedback from my last work in progress was basically to speed up. That was because I as I said in my last video, I made a lot of adjustments in terms of my workflow. You know, I started the LDR rate and ended up dropping that, and then I started the E-type, but the blueprint was off, so I had to drop that. You know, I was 3 weeks in before I even started modeling this piece of work. So, you know, I think I'm speeding up to a stand. I want to speed up to a standard where I'm going to have a decent amount of work done, and it's going to look as professional as it can be, as it can look. So yeah, this is, as I said, this is just the second work in progress. Yeah, thanks for watching.